You can call me Tracy E. I'm good with that too. Tracy E and Tracy G. They're so similar.
It's only me that has to do it. So you know what I was thinking about? So I've been in business for a few years, and I think the best advice I wish I gave myself back then was lean into your fear. That your fear is actually your best friend. And that if it is fearful, that means you're on the right path. I think a lot about that. I think about a lot about using fear, because there is studies done that when you get that fearful feeling, that knot in the stomach, you want to be sick, your brain is going wacko. Yeah. Those are the exact same signs of excitement. Yeah. And that I wish I leaned further into my fear to change that into excitement and did it fearfully.
That makes total sense to me.
I don't know. Tracy G, what do you think? Tracy G.
Well, that would be me.
Yeah, it
would. So I have had an agency with my husband for years and years and years, like I said. And the support I have with that is completely different with having my own business. And I didn't realize that mindset was such a huge part of running your own business, because I always had my partner in crime. Like that didn't ever come up. I guess the way we worked, mindset was not ever in the picture. And holy crap, did I find out that I know a lot, but I had to work on my mindset to get past just some simple things that I needed to do in my business. So I would totally, if I could go back and say, check out what you're thinking about, how you're doing these things, like start looking at that, because I'm all strategies and tech and do all this analytical stuff. And my mindset wasn't even there. I never journaled before starting my business. Yep. And I feel that journaling, like you had said earlier, Tracy, that journaling is huge. And I needed to do that. I needed to get my mind where it needed to be in order to actually be successful in my business.
Yep. Awesome.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. For me, I'm not sure. I went into business on my own at a very early age anyways. Like I was in my, let's see, I guess I would have been just probably turning 30 when I went into business for myself to begin with. So, it's funny. It's almost like I didn't know that it potentially could be difficult, so it wasn't. As crazy as that sounds, right?
You don't know.
Right. It's like, okay, this is what I'm going to do today. I'm going to start my own business. It's like, okay, let's go do it. And I just went and I did it. Now, I mean, my business in telecommunications, it was just me, myself, and I was, president, CEO, and window washer. So it was like, okay, it's all encompassing. But I think we tend to overthink things too much now. When in today's day and age, I think we go, oh, there's like the websites, there's Instagram, there's Facebook, there's Twitter, there's TikTok, there's this, there's that. Oh, and it's like, there's this general feeling that all of these ducks have to be in a row first before you even open up your mouth. And it's like, no, forget all that stuff. Just go do it. Stop overthinking it. Just stop overthinking it. because
what I
we
like?
get into our own way that way. It's just, it's like, okay, like, how do you want to go talk to somebody? I guess you just go talk to somebody.
But that's, you know what, if you think we're all three linked together. So I talked about fear and just go do it. You talked about mindset, and it's like, get in your mind, just get that right mindset and go do it. And Tracy E, you're saying the same thing. Just go do it. So I think that's the biggest advice that we are continually hearing, even in our mastermind that we do. If you have to do it messy, do it messy.
Yeah.
But when the procrastination, the no action, that's what I think weighs heavy on your mindset.
Or the opposite, where you're so busy and you're keeping yourself so busy and look at all the stuff I'm doing, look at all the stuff I'm doing, but you're not really doing anything that's making a difference in your business.
Yes.
And that's what I found that I had to really work on, is like, oh, look at you, Tracy, you're working 12-hour days. What? On what? So I had to scrap that.
Yes.
Yeah. That hustle mindset, right? That whole idea of that, oh, I'm so busy, I'm doing this and this and this and this. And it's like, well, that's great. Is that bringing a client in, or is it, what's happening with that? Right. It's,
And how's your overall life? How balanced is it right now?
Right. Yes. There's that whole thing too, right? Because then, you start to tip the balance, and then everything starts to go south over in your family life or in your personal life. And it's like, well, how do I get that back? And then you're like, let's throw in like a little, pound of guilt over here. And then you'll start to go feeling, you go try to fix this over here. And now you can throw in a pound of guilt over here because you're not working on your business and doing what you think you should be doing over here. And it's like, well, let's just have a guilt party and we'll just, swim in it, I guess. For what? It's like,
No, you have to find that. And if there is no more, that hustle mode really needs to go away, because that leads to burnout. It leads to those limiting beliefs in your mindset. What it does to your health overall is, it's awful. It really is bad. So I think just do it. Nike got it right. Just do it.
Yes, exactly. Good logo.
Yes,
I think also one of the things I also tell my clients, because they do get into that hustle mode, is I say, you need to go slow to go fast. You need to slow it all down, right? Like those 12-hour days, not necessary.
No.
But I also think it starts with that instant gratification, right? Like, I'm gonna hustle because I'm gonna have this done in a week, month, or whatever, and bam, my business is thriving. And it's like, it takes time. What's that? The turtle in the hair? The turtle? Yeah, the turtle.
Turtle in the hair. Yeah.
Go in for the long haul.
Yeah. Because
it's a dopamine hit that we get, right? It's like, checking off the stuff on the to-do list. It's like, oh, this feels so good. Our brain goes, this feels good. This feels good. This feels good.
Right. Yeah. Instead of making that to-do list, make that success list and list things that are going to bring value to your business, and only make it, was it 2 to 3? Like, how many companies or people have you had that one-hit wonder that you've seen it hike and then it slams down? Like, there isn't longevity. The days are still going to be there. And I'm not saying we haven't all. There are days where I'm working really hard. I have a really long day because I have a lot to do, but there's balance, but that might be 1 or 2 days out of my week. And then there's other things that I focus on at other times during my week. So you have to find that balance.
It's that general attitude, though, towards how you live your life, right? That balance and not that hustle mentality. And I do that too with my clients, where I talk about that, get your priorities, what's going to make the difference, and then focus on that. That's what you should be focusing on.
Right.
When that's done, focus on the next thing. Layer it up.
Yeah. And that's really, I think that's an excellent way of putting it. You know, what is important? Like, I think people forget what's important.
Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you as a regular member of our community.